Hey everyone, this is Nitro. In this video, I'm going to work my way through the Timeless Trials, and I'm probably going to be cutting this video up into several sections. Of course, the S level trials, the SS level trials, and the SSS level trials. But it will be live streamed in a single continuous stream, I suppose. So we'll see how it goes. Alright, so let's start with the first S level trial, which is S Trial 1. When hero is range class, unit's normal attack range increases by 2. Okay, so Landius won't be useful here. Not that I really use Landius as my tank in general anyways. Ironically, the enemy doesn't have very many ranged characters. There's only the Necromancer. So that's fine. Ledin, Leon, Liana will be great here. And I'm just trying to figure this out in terms of positioning of characters and so on. I don't think I'm going to need all 5 characters, let's be honest. I'll have Bozel around, but I don't think he's really required for this fight. So, here we go. Leon will start things off with a chivalry attack on this aquatic general. My main goal here is to get rid of the tentacle monster. So this is grassland, grassland, grassland. So I can actually place myself back here for a 5 distance charge. And then retreat back to here. Again, Leon. And take out the cuttlefish. Or not. Wow. Okay. That's fine. Because I can just regenerate. And have Bozo just stand right here. So, Liana gets pulled, but the enemies don't decide to attack her, fortunately. So, let's see. I want Ledin to be able to protect Liana, so let's place my Ledin right here. Next, well, doesn't really matter, does it? I can just Earthquake, I suppose. Next, rewind. Next, let's have Leon. Chivalry up and attack the full hit points. Flyer General. And retreat. And Liana will heal herself since she was tentacled. So as usual, Ledin will crush all these melee enemies, and then Leon will finish off the very last enemy, which is the Necromancer. So this shouldn't be too hard. Alright, Leon, assault, and done. moving on. S Trial 2. Flyer and aquatic attack and defense increased by 20%. Not a hard time law. There's no flyer and aquatic units for the enemy. Okay. So the question here is, can I get Leon into a position to attack these darn ranged attackers? I mean, it's faster, I think, to do this one with Landius, because he will counterattack against these characters. But since I tend to try these with my basic party, I'll just stick with Ledin. I mean, this is not a difficult fight. The only thing is, with Ledin, I would change to mass maids, and that's pretty much it. Leon, unfortunately, won't really be able to attack because of all the Lancers. So, nonetheless, I'll keep it as is. Yeah, this is an annoying, very annoying map because of the way they're positioned. Well, how about I do this? I'll bring Jessica along just to teleport Leon to kill off one of the catapult. It's not even necessary, but whatever. We'll do it this way. So, teleport. And just have Leon assault this catapult to take it down. And both of these will actually activate the guard skills, so I don't even have to be worried about them right now. Oh. By guard. Regenerate. And Vienna moves. So, it's my turn, and so I just had a few problems with my recording software. So, okay, there we go. Continuing with the battle. Well, these two will now suicide into Ledin, so I don't have to worry about them. In fact, I want to force all of these Lancers to attack me if possible. Unfortunately, I think I positioned myself incorrectly so that they can't. I positioned my Ledin wrong. Well, so be it. Whatever. It's not a big deal. Turn on the danger zone. Let's just get Leon out of the way for now. There we go. Now these guys will suicide into Ledin. Continue. Oh! Surprisingly survived. Okay. Okay, let's have Ledin melee attack this flame skeleton. Oh, it actually hit. Annoying, annoying, annoying. Let's again Ledin. And have Ledin reactivate his Divine Guard. Sophia can, or sorry, Jessica can tornado these enemies just to reduce their attack a bit. And I'm going to have Sophia just either regenerate or rewind. In this case, why don't I just rewind? Because of this Hellfire Archer. It's going to prevent me from applying heal anyways. So. The curse effect basically can prevent me from healing up. So whatever. Ledin actually doesn't end up taking that much damage because of the tornado from Jessica. And let's finally teleport Leon back down. Ledin, melee attack, which actually hit the Flame Skeleton. And Leon can just Chivalry up and attack the Dark Elf General, leaving just one Lava Titan that is easily killed. So these fights, really not difficult at all. But really, the S level trials, unless there's actually a difficult time lock, none of these fights are hard. So, S trial 3. When you attack a target with lower hit points than yours, damage will decrease by 50%. So you need to one-shot the enemies. AoE attacks are not good here. So let's change Ledin back to Phalanx Soldiers because I saw some cavalry enemies. Because I don't want any AoE attacks at all, why don't I replace Jessica with another attacker that can one-shot these enemies, right? Could be Lana, could be Luna, could be Elwyn even. There's some flexibility in this choice here. Well, why don't I just make it Elwyn? I mean, it really doesn't matter here. So, here we go. He's gonna move up 3, then 1, 2, then have 1, 2, 3, 4. So he could actually potentially grab someone that's placed there. Whatever. Not a big deal. We'll have Ledin Divine Guard to start, as always. Let's have Liana move over. Leon can move over. Sophia can regenerate my Ledin to start. And finally, Elwyn. Just grouping all my characters up initially. Well, they come charging forward, but they have not actually hit me yet. So, for some reason, this cuttlefish ended up acting really weird. So he's completely out of the fight. I don't have to be afraid of him at all. So let's have Leon just take out the Elf General to start. Let it will action buff. Liana can just again Leon. Leon. Chivalry up and hits the gargoyle. Retreat. Sophia will rewind. And Elwyn can move up. So I'm just trying to quickly work my way through these S-level trials so I can get to the more difficult ones. But I don't imagine these ones will take very long. Two enemies left. I just rewinded, so Leon can easily finish the fight. So let's just have Leon attack. Oh. Interesting. Okay. Let's have let in melee attack then. I'm struggling to kill this stupid Mist Dancer, who is taking a lot less damage. Oh, that's annoying. Okay, so I'll have to take one extra turn to finish this battle. So. Chivalry. Right. Both of these tiles takes 3 movement. Whatever. I'm sure Ledin can finish it. So, not a very optimal run, but since I started making mistakes at the very end, it's not a big deal. And Elwyn basically spent the whole time watching, since he never actually got into range of anyone. Oh, maybe not. I can actually have Elwyn attack this turn, if Leon cannot finish this cuttlefish, due to the time law. Nope. So there we go. Meta battle cleared. So, S-Trial 4. Ah, fixed damage map. Okay, let's take a look. This one might be a little bit difficult, especially since the enemies are relatively spread out. Well, let's just retreat first. And the very first thing I'm going to do is equip my Liphany with Lana's gear. So, there we go. Other than that, I think I'll bring Listel, just to make it a quicker clear. You could also bring Egbert if you have him leveled up. You know, just you need some fixed damage to kill these guys. That's all it is. But what I will do is I'm going to have Ledin pretty much tank most of the damage. So Ledin will be my tank as usual. Sophia will regenerate. I'm going to bring Liphany for her fixed damage. I'm going to bring Tieris for her extra healing light. Especially since people now can get Tieris from the banner that's currently ongoing. And for my last character, I'll bring Listel, because she can also do fixed damage. You can very easily replace Listel with you can very easily replace Listel with Egbert or someone else who can do fixed damage. But I think Listel does make it easier for this fight. So Blood Dance, Mind Pour won't do anything here. So I might as well bring, let's say, a healing skill. Like the Bloody Deluge. Alright. So there we are. And yeah, let's begin. So the only one enemy I really have to be afraid of, in truth, is probably this Assassin General. So let's have Listel Blood Dancing. It does survive. My Listel does not have enough hit points yet to one-shot. So Ledin will guard everyone. And that pretty much ends this turn, doesn't it? We can heal up. Listel. Regenerate. Ledin. And Lefini will just move down for now. Not expecting this to be difficult due to the multiple healing that Ledin will get between every battle. More importantly, the enemy is grouping up for me to easily kill them with Listel. So, how much hit? 280 hit points. Let's have Ledin start things off with faction buff. Next, let's have Sophia rewind. So I can blood dance right now. Why don't I have Tiara's Miracle up as well to reduce the damage Ledin will take? And then let's see how much damage this blood dance will do to these two. Killed one. Lefini can magic creation the other two. So they'll kill themselves at the end of this turn. Leaving 4 enemies. Ledin with Regenerate and Healing Light continues to tank basically everything. And now it's just mop up at this point. Oh, thanks for following. The Suqueen Bean? Alright, Ledin, Divine Guard again. Regenerate on Ledin once again. I might as well tornado them to reduce the damage I take. Listel is waiting for Blood Dance, so I'm just going to heal. Lefini's magic explosions doing a nice amount of damage to the enemies for me. And right now I'm just buying time. So end turn. Action buff again. Let's heal up
これはあまり使いたくない
Lestel
ですよね
and heal up Ledin.
効いてきたあたいもう待ちきれないよ
Alright, now down to 3 enemies. So with Healing Light and Regenerate, Ledin is basically unkillable. Completely, utterly unkillable. So... Alright, Blood Dance is available. So, how should I do this? Well, let's place the spell here. And Blood Dance these two. There we go. And if I place Lifini here, she will Magic Explosion both of these so that they die this turn.
はいあれ気づかないうちにごめんなさいね
So we're done.
私の番効いてきた
It really doesn't, to be fair, it really does not need to be Lestel. You could have another fixed damage attacker during this fight and that would work too. Like if you had Igbirds with Lifini, that would be fine too. As long as, you know, your tank has enough survivability against all the attacks. So there we are. S Trial 4 complete, and now we're on the S Ultimate Trial, where whenever a unit receives fatal damage for the first time, restore 30% of max hit points. This effect can only be triggered once per unit. The characters who are getting buffed are the Dark Faction characters. Alright, let's jump in. See what enemies I'm facing first. Now, the real question is this map Lester friendly? Let's, you know what, as always, let's give it a try. So I'll start with Lester. If they start moving, then I can just restart. So Lester, and then I'm going to have multiple damage dealers to crush every single character that I pull to me. So Liana... Wait, Lana has no gear. Sorry, let me just retreat, give Lana some gear, and then do this fight. So remove my gear from Lifini and throw it back onto Lana. And all that, the only thing that matters about this fight is you have to kill each target twice, which for a level, for the S level trial battles is not very difficult to do. So, Lana, Leon, Rewind, of course, Lester, and for the very last character, does it even matter? The interesting thing about this map is it's actually not super pull friendly with the way they're positioned. However, it should be okay, I think. Let's see. Alright. So, pretty much the usual party. I'm probably going to move south first to hit Jessica, and then hit the northern characters after that. So, here we go. Still in the danger zone. And just start by shifting south.
了解。おう。
Let's see if they move. Yeah, they don't move. So, meaning as long as you kill off these characters right away, you're fine in terms of pulling and so
了
on.
解。おう。
Just gonna take a little bit of time to shift initially.
了解。準備完了です。了解。
Alright. Here we go. So, Leon with his usual chivalry assault.
無駄な抵抗はするな。準備完了です。
And this should one-shot Jessica. Yep. So she revives. But that just means I gain Leon for a second hit. And that gets rid of
了解。
the first target. And now I'm in a very pull-friendly positioning at this point.
よし、わかった。
はい。
So, I'm not going to rush it though, because I really don't need to. So let's continue to just move up a little for this turn. Lester can be here, ready to pull Ledin. Lena can move up. Oh, I forgot to give Lena single target strike skills. Okay.
了解。
Lena really should have Dark Reaper and Freeze Strike for this, but I don't think it'll be a problem. All things considered.
準備完了で
Let's
す。
just end my turn one last time so that Leon has access to his chivalry. Alright,
よし、
so
わかった。
chain hook.
Alright guys, let's party!
And get out of the way.
準備完了
Leon
です。
once again with a chivalry assault on Ledin.
了解。
And retreats. Now, Lena will take out Ledin for the first time, and Liana will finish off Ledin.
準備完了です。
And none of these enemies are triggered, right? Oh. Crap! Due to bad luck, they're triggered. Because Narm got a buff from Chris, giving her additional mobility.
了解。
Wow. So, I guess that's what I get for not really paying attention.
これはあまり使いたくないですわね。
They're not supposed to be triggered, but they are. Due to Narm, I think.
やる気出てきたわ。
So Narm will kill off my Lester. Making this fight a bit more annoying.
了解。無駄な抵抗はするな。了解。
Alright, first kill. Second kill.
よし、わかった。
ご命令を。
Let's rewind here. Or sorry, let's prayer up here to heal up my party.
そして
And
おう
I'm just going to shift back out of range with the rest of my characters.
よしわかった
逃げちゃダメだ逃げちゃダメだ逃げちゃダメだ
So I'm losing characters due to them being triggered, but
了解
they revive.
はい
And that's all I care about, that they revive. So let's start
気づかないうちに
healing up Liana.
了解
はい
And
これが私の信じる心です
Hein has used up Meteor, but he still has access to Thunderstorm and Lightning Strike.
ターゲットは
So I need to be a bit
準備
careful
完
about
了
that.
です
Alright, let's have Leon melee attack Chris.
ターゲットは
And let's toss a Heaven Sanction.
おう
And Chain Hook Chris
行く
into the water and run away.
逃げちゃダメだ逃げちゃダメだ逃げちゃダメだ
準備完了です
ごめん
So let's have Lana finish off Chris now. And now all that's left is Hein.
準備完了です
Hein, who has used up both AoE attacks, he only has Lightning Strike right now,
準備完
so
了
I
です
can position myself
おう
just around him and still be safe.
ご命令をこれはあまり使いたくないですわねご命令をこれが私の信じる心です
So there we go. This became more difficult due to the RNG factor of Chris, but
了解
still able to clear it without issue. Assault,
ご命令を
again,
人思考
and the
そして
finish.
準備完了です
So there we are. The 5 S-level trials completed. So that's it for the first part of this Timeless Trials for the week.